Zeus. Picture Zeus like the CEO of a grand celestial company. He's the top god, ruling over the sky with his powerful lightning bolt. He's in charge of keeping order and making sure laws are followed both among gods and humans. He's like a father figure, sometimes kind and just, other times throwing tantrums that shake the heavens with thunderous roars. Despite his flaws, including frequent infidelity, he's respected because he embodies leadership and the power that comes with great responsibility. Hera. Hera is the divine representation of marriage and family. Think of her as an ancient champion of all things domestic. She's the queen standing by Zeus, although their relationship is quite rocky. Hera is fiercely protective and can be jealous, especially considering Zeus's wandering eye. But at her core, she's about the bonds that hold families together, the commitment of marriage, and the nurturing aspect of motherhood.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more topics you love.
Poseidon. Imagine the vast ocean with all its moods, and you have Poseidon. He's the god of the sea, commanding waves and storms with his trident, a three-pronged spear. He's also the shaker of the earth, causing earthquakes when he's angry. Like the sea he rules, he can be calm and bountiful or furious and destructive. He's a reminder of nature's dual power to give life and take it away. Demeter. Demeter is like Mother Earth, the goddess who makes crops grow and seasons change. She's the reason plants sprout, bloom, and bear fruit. Her love for her daughter, Persephone, whose abduction led to the changing seasons, shows the depth of a mother's love and its impact on the world. Demeter's story is a tale of life, loss, and the eternal cycles that sustain us all. Athena. Picture a warrior with a sharp mind, and you've got Athena. She's the goddess of wisdom and war, but she's all about strategy rather than bloodshed. Born from Zeus's head, fully grown and armored, she symbolizes the birth of brilliant ideas and the power of intellect. She protects heroes and inspires them to be brave and smart. Athena reminds us that knowledge and foresight are the true keys to victory. Apollo. Apollo is like the golden boy of the gods, shining bright with many talents. He brings the sun's light, healing those in need and spreading music and poetry. As a god of prophecy, he's a seer who can predict the future and guide people with his oracle at Delphi. He's the epitome of beauty and the arts, inspiring us to seek harmony and balance in our lives. Artemis. Envision the wilderness, untamed and free, and you see Artemis. She's the goddess of the hunt, protector of the forest and its creatures. With her bow and arrow, she's a symbol of independence and the primal instinct to survive. Artemis is also the guardian of chastity and young women, embodying purity and nurturing. Her connection to the moon adds a mysterious aura to her being, reminding us of the night's beauty and the importance of solitude and reflection. Ares. Ares is the raw force of battle, the embodiment of conflict and aggression. Unlike Athena's strategic war wisdom, Ares represents the chaotic and brutal aspects of war. He's impulsive, reveling in the clash of arms and the bloodshed. Yet, his presence reminds us of the dual nature of humanity's fight for survival and the consequences of giving in to our violent impulses without a just cause. Aphrodite. Imagine the most breathtaking beauty, and you have Aphrodite. She's the essence of attraction and desire, the force that draws people together. Born from sea foam, she's associated with the creative and destructive power of love. Her influence extends to fertility, sparking life's creation. Aphrodite's tales often speak to the complex nature of love, from passionate desire to the jealousy and strife that can follow. Hephaestus. Hephaestus is the master artisan among the gods, the maker of marvelous things. He's the god of fire and craftsmanship, working his forge with skill that creates both beautiful jewelry and deadly weapons. Despite his physical imperfections and being cast out from Olympus at birth, his talent is unmatched. Hephaestus teaches us that skill and creativity can overcome adversity, and that artistry has a power all its own. Hermes. Hermes is the divine messenger, zipping around with his winged sandals. He's also the god of commerce and the guide of souls to the afterlife. Hermes is a trickster, quick-witted and cunning, able to move between the worlds of the living and the dead. He represents the fluidity of communication, the importance of eloquence, and the connection between all realms of existence. Hestia. Hestia is the warm heart of the home, the goddess of the hearth. She's all about domestic tranquility and the comfort of the communal fire. Unlike her Olympian siblings, she seeks no adventure or conquest, preferring the stability and peace of the household. Hestia's presence is a gentle reminder of the sanctity of home and the simple yet profound joy of a well-tended flame. Dionysus. Dionysus is the life of the party, but also the god of life's cycles and the essence of theater. He embodies both joy and sorrow, showing us that life is a blend of celebration and tragedy, and that both are essential to the human experience. Hades. Hades governs the silent wealth of the earth and the afterlife's realms. Often misunderstood, he upholds the natural order of life and death. His kingdom reminds us that endings are just as much a part of existence as beginnings, and that there's a form of richness in the unseen. In Greek mythology, Hades is one of the three major Olympian gods, along with Zeus and Poseidon. After the overthrow of the Titans, the three brothers drew lots to divide the universe among themselves. Zeus received the sky and heavens, Poseidon the seas, and Hades was granted the underworld as his domain. The realm ruled by Hades is often referred to as the underworld or Hades' kingdom. It is a place where the souls of the deceased go to reside after death. The underworld is depicted as a dark and somber realm located beneath the earth and is associated with various realms within it. These include the Asphodel Meadows, where ordinary souls dwell in a state of neutrality, the Elysian Fields, a paradise for the virtuous and heroic souls, and Tartarus, a place of punishment for the wicked. Hades is responsible for upholding the natural order of life and death. He ensures that the souls of the deceased are guided and judged according to their deeds in life. In Greek mythology, it is believed that upon death, the souls of the deceased must cross the river Styx, which separates the world of the living from the world of the dead. The souls are then judged by Hades and his judges to determine their fate in the afterlife. It is important to note that Hades is distinct from the Christian concept of hell. While hell is often associated with eternal punishment, the realm ruled by Hades encompasses different realms and fates for the souls of the deceased, including areas of neutrality and reward. Hades has been depicted in various works of Greek literature, such as Homer's Odyssey and Virgil's Aeneid, as well as in later adaptations and interpretations of Greek mythology. He continues to be an intriguing and complex figure, symbolizing the mysteries of death and the afterlife. Persephone. Persephone's tale is one of duality. She's the maiden of spring and the solemn queen of the underworld. Her life is a dance between two worlds, teaching us about transitions and the balance between light and dark within us all. In Greek mythology, Persephone's life takes a dramatic turn when she is abducted by Hades, the god of the underworld, and taken to his realm against her will. This event is often referred to as the rape of Persephone, although the term rape in this context refers to her abduction rather than a sexual assault. Demeter, Persephone's mother, grieves deeply for her daughter's loss and causes the earth to wither and become barren. Eventually, a compromise is reached between the gods, and it is decided that Persephone will spend part of the year with Hades in the underworld and the other part with her mother on Earth. This division of time corresponds to the changing seasons. When Persephone is with her mother, the Earth flourishes in spring and summer, but when she returns to the underworld, the Earth becomes cold and barren during autumn and winter. Persephone's story symbolizes the transitions and the delicate balance between light and dark, life and death. As the Maiden of Spring, she represents the joy, vitality, and growth of the natural world. Her return to Earth from the underworld signifies the arrival of spring and the renewal of life. On the other hand, her role as the Queen of the underworld represents the solemnity and darkness that comes with the cycle of death and the dormant period of winter. Persephone's journey between the worlds teaches us about the inevitability of change and the importance of embracing both light and darkness in our lives. Her story reflects the cyclical nature of existence, where beginnings and endings are intertwined, and every transition holds the potential for growth and transformation. Persephone's tale also highlights the connection between the human experience and the natural world, emphasizing the profound impact that the changing seasons have on our lives.